and today we are at Great Britain, aka Silverstone. Uh, as you can see immediately, it's gonna be a rain race, but the whole of qualifying is dry, so I could use all the tires I want to get down the best time. Was actually quite confident coming here. It's one of my better tracks, so and I actually enjoy the rain on the track like this. So yeah, Q1 easy going through, except Dalby. Well, you know he isn't the best of drivers, so not a shame for him to go out in Q1. It's not for the best of the best. Just kidding, Dalby, just kidding. Okay, going into Q2. Again, well, it was my first run on the softs. I tried on the mediums, but well, I fucked up that lap. So maybe I thought that I could save some tires for Q3, but again, going through quite easily. And yeah, my first run in Q3 was actually quite a good bank. I think the best lap I did before this, so 24.1. I think if you wanted to have pole, you needed to be in the 23s, as you can see here. Do my shots, one of the faster guys on the grid, puts down a 23.988, which was quite fast, but still with me being in P2 I was actually quite happy. So I was aiming for the front row. My last run fucked it up a bit after Maggots and Beckets, but well, in sector 3 you can see I gained almost a 10th, now actually more than a 10th. So what's gonna do that with the time? But no, sadly it's still in the 24s. But 24-0 was, I think, yeah, well, I don't think I could have done much better. And we get P4 in the end, which was quite some narrow gaps, but oh well. P4 still great for me. But now the rain race, I did do qualifying with my dry setup because well, I just don't do wet setups, so let's hope that doesn't fuck me over. We're gonna see, 5 lights are out and we come off our place. Well, not bad and not good. Baumi is actually having a good start almost next to me, but well, I have the inside. And now I can overtake King Kong because he well, almost crashed into Duma's shot. So that's already one position gained, but King Kong is going around the outside to take his position back. I tried to take the wide line here to have a better exit, but I fuck it up a bit, so it's not the best of exits. So now we're side by side, almost losing the car and crashing into King Kong, but we managed to keep it safe. Some crazy Austria flashbacks here where we crashed into each other, or at least I crashed into him. But now, here he goes. Oh, slamming into my front wing, and at the time I didn't thought I had front wing damage, because well, with sim damage you never know, but I didn't see anything pop up on my MFD that there was front wing damage. So from here on I thought, well, there is no front wing damage, but as we're gonna see in the next clip after this, I actually did have some front wing damage. I noticed it quite soon after I crashed into him. Some few corners, especially in Maggots and Beckets, was getting quite hard, but well, it wasn't enough to pit, so that was my luck that it was in the rain. So from here on I was just trying to defend, and maybe if I was faster trying to overtake Flo de Sousa. Yeah, here's the mini highlight. As you can see, if you look closely, a bit of front wing damage. It wasn't the biggest of front wing damage, but well, you could notice it after a while. So do my shots. Yeah, he's just a king in the rain. So well, he was going quite fast, and well, I actually was quite happy that I was at P3 at this moment. But Flo de Sousa has a really bad exit from the last corner. I'm using overtake to, well, try to overtake him and go into turn 1. I actually didn't expect it, to be honest, because well, it was going quite even with the three of us, or maybe even Baumi. It was a little train we were forming here. But now I was in P2 and had free air, and maybe I could push to do my shots, but well, I knew if I wanted to do that I needed to go quite a bit faster, and well, on the top left of your screen you see that the gap already is doubled. So from here on I just focused on P2 and maintaining P2, because well, from P4 to P2 was actually, well, quite a good result. But King Kong was making it really hard for me, especially with the front wing damage I had, and well, King Kong just being as fast as he is, it was, yeah, here side by side, it was just barely making it every time. And well, the luck I had, or it was just planned, I think, was that I went for my dry setup, because on the straights, like this straight, I had way more top speed than King Kong. If King Kong was in his my slipstream and using ERS and all the things he could, then he still was as fast as me with, well, no slipstream and just ERS. And well, after a few laps I noticed that was the case. So it was, well, if I just had good access on the straights, then there wasn't going to be any problem for me at all. But yeah, with the pressure of King Kong behind you, it's not that easy. He does have a 3-second time penalty, so that is going to help me in the end. So let's hope I can stay in front of him and well, just make him gain more warnings and more warnings. But King Kong also realized that he isn't gonna do it on the regular straight, so he tried it at other places like this. I wasn't using my ERS, and he did, and I didn't expect it. But suddenly I saw a red arrow, so I also had to react and use my ERS and rich fuel mix. But well, as I said, I had a bit more top speed than him, so I could make, yeah, I could just make his life way worse than it should have been for him. But oh man, I was sweating quite a lot at this point, but I think he also did, because if I even made one mistake, I was fucked, and then, well, it was going to be quite hard to overtake him again. Because even though I had well, the faster straight line speed, it's still hard to overtake at a rainy race on the track like this. But well, lap 16 out of 26. Well, the strategy is the one stop, so, or the zero stop. You just go from start to finish with the same tires. You don't need to, well, pit during rain races. So yeah, I thought I was actually one of the only ones that thought about that, but during the race I noticed quite soon that everyone thought the same. So no pit stop that is gonna help anyone here, just a raw pace. And well, I was just parking the bus here. It was well, with my front wing damage and, well, not being that fast in the corners, I just barely could survive. And in the top left corner you're gonna see that there is a bit of a train forming behind me, the Gabber train. Well, I don't care that there's a train as long as I'm controlling the train. So yeah, that was great. King Kong still going for the move there around the outside again. He needs to try, because, well, it isn't gonna happen here unless I make a mistake like now. Now he's side by side, and now you can really see why my setup is better, because, well, we both have the same pace, only ERS and rich mixer, and I was still faster than him. So from this point I really knew that, well, if I did something wrong, then I still could manage to keep him in front. So from here on I thought, okay, let's just focus on the tires, because it's already 70%, and, well, in this game you never know when the tire is gonna blow out. So yeah, then well, it was just surviving from here on. 77%, so the only thing I was thinking at this point was, please don't blow up, please don't blow up, because, well, even if it was happening in the last few corners with the rain, you could spin quite easily, and then this would have been all for nothing. But I managed to survive and maintaining my P2. So the first few laps I was, well, the overtakes I did there were crucial at the end, because, well, nobody could pass me anymore. And on the minimap you can see it was quite busy behind me. It was a bit of a traffic jam. And, well, I don't care. P2 baby, we're back at it. Podium. So yeah, next week we go again, and let's hope we also get a podium. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.